What's up, guys? My name is See-Through, and this is our first attempt at what I'm calling Block Talk with See-Through. We're just going to hang out, talk Minecraft for a little bit, maybe a half hour a day, and I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this, man. I want to see what you guys think. Is this something y'all would be into? You know, hanging out, vibing. I've got some notes here and stuff pulled up from the new 1.19 Java update. We can chat about that. We can talk about that. I would actually really enjoy anybody that would like to talk. That would definitely make this whole thing a little bit awesomer. What's up, Josh? How are you, man? So this would be a good time if anybody has like any questions. When is that update coming out? All it says right now currently is 2022 is all it says. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Yeah, so 2022 is the only information it's given us. But there's a lot coming in 119, man. A lot. But yeah, I was thinking, you know, maybe we could just hang out, talk Minecraft for a little bit. If anybody wanted to join in the, join in on the conversation, feel free to join the Discord. Or not join the Discord, but join the Just Vibin' call in the Discord. And we could hang out and talk about it. We could talk about it, man. Like always, yep. They just give you a year. Before too long, they're going to start just giving us decades. Isn't the Warden coming in 119? Yes. So the Warden is on this list of things coming in 119, as well as the allay, Firefly, tadpoles, frogs, all kinds of cool stuff. Lots of new blocks. I'm curious about the Warden thing, though. The Warden's interesting. I kind of want to see what it says about it. It says spawns in the deep, dark biome, specifically when too many shulk strikers are activated. That sounds crazy, man. That sounds crazy. Crazy. Let's see here. There's different biomes coming in. There's going to be, I guess there is different biomes. There's the deep dark, which is going to be a new biome. The deepest depths of the world, originally planned for 117, they moved to 118 and was postponed to 119 due to increased scope. Okay. May not contain any water or lava. May not contain any water or lava aquifers. May be the rarest cave biome. Oh wow. What's up, Ricky? No, there won't be any Knockspot or notifications or anything as far as that goes involved in this segment of the day. But more or less, we're just hanging out, man. Talking, chatting. Like I said, if anybody wants to join the call in the Discord, we can kind of hang out and just talk and chat. That would be pretty cool. But if not, we're just going to kind of talk about like the stuff coming to 119 whenever that happens. Lots of new blocks and stuff being added for, like, let's see here. We've got a deep slate frame, which sounds interesting. I almost wonder if that's kind of like the like the equivalent to like the end portal blocks. It's very interesting. It says it has some unknown interesting purpose. That's wild. Appears to be composed of deep slate. Okay. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff like mangrove fruit, mangrove logs, leaves, planks, roots, mud. They're introducing mud, which is interesting. Can be created by using water bottle on a dirt block. Can be placed on top of dripstone to dehydrate and form clay. What the heck? Yo, that's gonna be sick. Hey, Joseph, what's up, man? How we doing? How we doing? So, yeah, so clay will be a little bit more easily obtainable. With that being said, that's interesting. Place it on top of dripstone and turn it into clay. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But yeah, so if you guys are just now tuning in, this is gonna be my first attempt I'm super good. How are you? I'm super good too, buddy. I'm super good too. Just trying out something new. You know, this is going to be potentially a thing I do kind of midday. Haven't came up with a specific time yet. Just kind of talk and hang out and hopefully, you know, get people to join in on Discord with me and just kind of talk about anything really. And if we ain't got nothing to talk about, then we'll keep it Minecraft related. But we can literally just talk about anything. Still working on Breakwater? Yeah, I'm still playing around with Breakwater. I'm to a point now where I'm not sure if there's like still content. Like, I feel like I've hit a wall, and it is still in early access for sure. But I do feel like I've kind of hit a wall with the content that's available right now, which kind of stinks. I don't know why they would early access a game that wasn't at least like mostly complete. Can we talk about Valheim? We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, man. What's going on in Valheim? There's a lot. They're adding a lot to 119. Absolutely ton, man. I'm actually kind of stoked about the mud idea. That's interesting. This can be created using a water bottle on a dirt block. Doesn't sound like there's going to be any way to automate it or anything. Created using mud, sand, and wheat. Mud bricks. Mud, sand, and wheat can make mud bricks. That's interesting. Mud is going to be big. Yeah, I'm looking at that, man. Mud looks interesting. Can be placed on top of dripstone to dehydrate and form clay. This in turn enables renewable clay. Oh, renewable clay. Yeah. Clay is probably one of the hardest materials to come by. It really is, man. I haven't played it in a while, but heard they were out. Who's they? I haven't played it in a while, but I heard they were out. What do you mean? What you talking about, Joseph? What you talking about, man? And then we've got Skulk coming in. Generates in the deep dark, which is one of the new deepest, rarest caves. Has an animated texture, drops only experience when broken with Silk Touch. I believe I remember seeing something somewhere about Skulk being able to absorb experience. I don't know where that's going, but I think I heard something about it being able to like absorb and hold like XP. I don't know if you guys have heard anything different. Blooms when activated. Skulk Catalyst generates in the deep dark, made of skulk and bone-like material. Maybe used in redstone. Interesting. This is pretty cool, man. They're adding all kinds of stuff. Let's talk about the Warden. Spawns in the deep dark biome, specifically when too many Skulk Strikers are activated. Emerges from the ground when spawned by Shulk Strikers. The first fully blind mob. That's interesting. Tracks you down based off smell. How's that work? How's that work? Yeah, there's a stored experience farm Mumbo designed for a mob grinder and stone generator. That's pretty cool. Hey, Roro, say hi. Hi, everybody. Let's see here. Senses vibration. When sensing movement, it pathfinds towards the source of movement. That's interesting. What are you doing, silly goose? Seems to follow the same rules as a shulk sensor when detecting vibrations. Vibrations, huh? Smells and sounds. I know, right? That's wild. If any projectile lands near the Warden, the mob inspects the location where the projectile landed due to the projectile creating significant movement. This feature can be used in order to cause a distraction. If you got a Warden coming at you, just stay still and shoot an arrow that way, and then he goes that way. That's weird, man. That's weird, but I'm stoked. I like weird. Let's see here. The mob designed to be extremely difficult, intended to be avoided and fled from, has a way to counter cheesing strategies like pillaring up to avoid attacks. The solution does not involve block breaking. Incredibly strong, doing 32 hearts of damage, bringing players wearing full netherite armor from full health to 7 points of health. Holy smokes, man. So you get 2 hit by this thing in full netherite. That's crazy. Can still find you when you're invisible. True. I wonder if the mood will have a factor. You know, there's always been that mood thing, and I've never really understood what it means. They're resistant to knockback, and they're as fast as the player's walking speed, which would be probably similar to all the other mobs, unless you're a skeleton. I've seen some skeletons take off, man. I've seen some skeletons just go like... I don't know what they do, man. Should also be able to block sound with wool if it is used. Shulk mechanics? I wonder if that's on here somewhere. I don't see anything on here. Burns in direct daylight. Oh, okay, so they're like zombies. They can't do the daylight thing. Is the only mob that spawns in the deep dark. They're 3.5 blocks tall, making it one of the smallest mobs in the game. Tallest mobs in the game, exceeding the Iron Golem and Enderman in height. Oh wow, they're pretty big then. They're pretty big. That's crazy. Ancient Cities, new structure that generates in the deep dark. Includes all the deep dark features within it, made of deep slate and its variants, basalt blocks, and its variants, planks, and wool. Contains soul sand, soul fire, and soul lanterns. Contains candles and skeleton skulls. Wow, so you'll be able to get soul sand outside of the nether now. That's interesting. Chests and unique loot. The loot is intended to be... I wonder if this ancient city is going to be like as rare as like a woodland mansion or something. Loot's intended to be items that cannot be found anywhere else and provide unique abilities and mechanics to players that weren't possible before and are not obtainable by any other methods. Interesting. Deep slate frames. There's that name popping up again. Let's see here. So the deep dark biome. The new biome is the deepest depths of the world. Originally planned for 117, moved to 118, postponed to 119. That sounds like something that Minecraft would do. Okay, so it doesn't have any water or lava. Contains all shulk related boxes. Wardens can spawn there through the activation of shulkers. Generates exclusively within the deep slate layer between Y-1 and -64. With the exception of spawners. So spawners can be found in the deep dark as well. That's interesting. That's interesting. Then we got the mangrove trees coming in. Mangrove swamp, new biome. Swamp variant of the swamp contains mangrove trees and are the only trees that can generate there. And apparently the whole ground is mud. Sweet. And mud can be turned into clay, which is cool. On top of dripstone. So that's interesting. But that makes sense of why there is so many, like, so much dripstone in all these, like, 118 caves now. Like, there is a ton of dripstone in these caves now. I wonder how long it takes for... Because, you know, like for a piece of dripstone to grow, it takes, like, 200 seconds or something like that. Or 200 minutes. I can't remember. I'm going to look it up. You can add a chest to a boat? Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Let's see here. Dripstone wiki. Let's see here. Growing. Let's see here. Every random tick, there is a small chance of 1.13% for a stalactite or stalagmite to grow, meaning that every single growth step takes an average of 5 in-game days. That's insane, man. That's insane how long it takes dripstone to grow. 5 in-game days, 100 minutes. 100 actual minutes for one piece of dripstone to grow. That's wild. That is wild. Oh, yep, there it is. Boats with chests. Similar to a Minecraft minecart with a chest, but with a boat instead of a minecart. And you can still get in the boat with the chest. Wow, that's kind of cool. You can take a boat, like you can take a chest with you in a boat? That's pretty sweet. Yeah, the dripstone caves, man. Yeah, some of those caves are just amazing. Let's see here. That's particle effects. Blah, blah, blah. See what mangrove trees gonna look like. Oh, so are these all images of the potential 119 thing? Here, I'll switch screens here real quick so you guys can see, if you haven't seen, images from 119. That looks like the deep slate frame, whatever that's for. Yeah, chest boats should help a lot of early game. Absolutely. These are frog eggs, but I think you can only spawn those with an egg. I don't think they're spawnable. That's the mangrove flower. Mangrove logs. Looks a lot like jungle logs, kind of. Leaves, planks, roots. That's interesting. I wonder what the roots are going to be for. Looking at the same ones. Nice. That's a sapling. That's kind of a gross looking sapling, to be honest. There's some mud. That's the mud bricks. Those actually look pretty interesting. I wonder what a combination of like mud bricks and regular bricks and like end bricks would look like. It might make something pretty wild looking. Yeah, they're adding it in the redstone category, so that's what they're indicating there for sure. Oh yeah, potions. You'll be able to use potions or make potions with roots probably. I do like the sparklies. The sparklies of that shulk is pretty cool. Oh wow, would you look at that? Would you look at that? That's pretty wild. This actually looks like souls from Minecraft Dungeons. Those little things coming up, they kind of look like souls. That's pretty interesting. What's up, Matt? What the heck is this? A shulk striker. What's that supposed to do? Imagine it's like a turret or something that just shoots things at you. The sound that makes. Warden spawn egg. I wonder what kind of extra mechanics it's gonna, like farms or anything like that, bringing a new mob in is gonna do. And then there's the allay, which is very interesting. It's gonna be able to like transport, like you tell it to go pick carrots and it goes and finds carrots and brings them to you or something silly like that. Fireflies. Yo, the introduction of Fireflies is gonna make nighttime pretty cool, man. To be honest, that's gonna look pretty cool. The new cities look cool. Then we've got the 3 different frog colors. I don't know if frogs are going to be anything more than just an additional mob that doesn't drop anything, right? So we've got goats. And then we've got, like, what else we got? That oxalotls. They're just like placeholders, man. Like, give us something that drops a thing. You know what I mean? Budweiser, right? It'll be able to carry 1 full stack. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Tadpoles. Yeah, the wardens are huge, man. They're big. Big boys. And they ugly, too. They kind of look like they got some, like, crimson forest. Or not crimson, but the other one. Whatever the green one is. Oh, wow. Is it shooting, like, an audio wave? Like the chick from Mortal Kombat? It's crazy. There's the chest in a boat. That's pretty cool. Chest in a boat. Yep, there's that little soul-looking remnant thing. The wild update. Oh, there's just some mangroves. Man, that looks crazy with the mud on the floor and stuff. I wonder how deep the mud goes, or if it's just 1 layer. Oh, and there's the mud bricks. Saplings, mud bricks. Oh, there's the fireflies. Yo, that's kind of cool, man. Add a little fancy thing. I wonder if that's only going to be in the mangroves or if that's going to be like everywhere at night. Whoa. Oh my god. The frog's got a mouth on him. We got tadpoles swimming around. Wow, that looks crazy. The warden emerging from the ground. What the heck? Yeah, these little ancient cities or whatever are kind of nuts. So this is like, must be like a concept art for the warden. Cute and terrifying. That's crazy. Big scale, bigger than players, so it feels scary. Uh-oh, what's this? Oxalotls and wardens. Are they like buddies or something? How you doing, buddy? Pretty good, man. The new mud hut, right? The new mud hut. The ancient city is what I based the evil temple and redstone base off of. Oh, that's cool, man. That's super cool. Kev, if you're bored, are you home, man? If you're home, you could totally, or anybody for that matter, can join in the Just Vibin' channel on the Discord if you want to jump in. We're just talking about 119 things and then whatever else. The scale of cuteness. What the heck? What the heck? That looks pretty wild. I love concept art, man. I wish I could draw like this. You know what I mean? It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. All the fireflies everywhere. Well, that's interesting. There's a beehive on a birch tree. I thought they only grew on oak trees. You all might correct me if I'm wrong there. What else we got here? Nothing. What is this? Oh, that's dead coral. Dead coral, live coral. What is all this? This just looks like present stuff. Nothing else really. Let's see if we can find like some, so what's it called? An ancient city? Uh, 119 images. Surely there's some like data mining going on or something out there in the world. I'm sure people have already kind of recreated the majority of what they think it's going to be in mods and stuff. This is pretty interesting. I'm curious what all these different blocks are going to do. Let's see here. I want to see what it says about frogs and tadpoles too. Grows up into a frog. Frog types depends on which temperature it grows in. Oh wow, that's interesting. Deep dark city. Let's see here. Deep dark city Minecraft. Oops. My goodness. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. That looks like a new vine, too. I didn't see that. I wonder if that's just like somebody's thoughts or something. Yo, that's a crazy picture. Yeah, these I'm curious what the deep dark looks like. Yeah, that's already not right because it said something about no lava and water generation. Huh, I don't know, man. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it's all about. Temporary slimes. Eats fireflies, temporary slimes. Glows in the dark, is eaten by frogs, currently only 2 pixels big, making it the smallest mob in the game. Right? It is silly. Don't blow on me. What are you blowing on me for, weirdo? Huh. Interesting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, I don't know what you guys think about this. So in the future, I would like to get some people involved, like other streamers and, you know, just people of the community and stuff. And we can just talk and have conversations, man. I know a lot of people like listening to that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Everybody in the chat right now, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. We've got 8 votes yes and no votes no. So that's almost a royal flush right there for the idea. We just got to roll with it, get better at it. This was fun. Yeah, and you know, and I would like to do it every day. I want us to pick a specific time. I would like for it to probably be earlier in the morning, maybe. But maybe like 12 or 1 wouldn't be too bad. But it kind of gives me something more to do during the day because I'm finding myself with not having a whole lot to do until the middle of the night. I'll stop in when I can. Kids are loud, though. Yeah, I know that. I know that's right. I know that's right. And I'm surprised Rowan's only came over here and bugged me twice. Because usually once, you know, when I used to stream during the day, he would want to be extremely involved. I was just about to join Discord, had to find headphones, but if you're getting off, no, man, you can come in still. You can come in still. I think we'll pretty well just kind of, I mean, I'm totally down to talk, dude. Absolutely. I won't be able to join most days because of work and all. Oh, yeah, dude. Yep, I'm sure work will be involved, but what I will do is I will take these things apart, like after we're all said and done, and I will post them on YouTube for anybody that might have missed out on them. Is that Kev? What's up,
Sheesh.
Kev? Sheesh. What's up, buddy?
I'm just trying to figure this stuff out.
You got a new computer now. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You got Minecraft on there yet?
Yeah, I already downloaded it.
Nice.
I got Apex too.
Trying to figure Apex out on a PC after being a consoler.
Oh my god, it's so hard.
It ain't easy, is it? It definitely ain't.
But my computer
easy.
crashed while playing it, and I don't know.
Yep. That does stink. A lot of stuff that goes into it, honestly, graphic wise. You want to make sure you turn everything all the way down to 0. Get the most out of the deal.
Well, it's a 3060 Ti, so it should run everything at 100.
That's overkill.
Not
Well,
that I
it
have it at
doesn't.
100, but
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, just because you can doesn't mean it's a good idea. I run everything at 0, and I've still got plenty of room to do all kinds of other stuff.
I just don't know where I find those settings. So I'm playing around with everything right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I was saying, man, if you guys enjoy this, we'll continue with it. We'll try and figure out something as far as do some behind the scenes prepping and preparing for conversations and stuff. It's gonna be tough to continually come up with a different thing to talk about every day, but I'll probably add in some days where it's just talking about stream stuff, how to grow your stream and this and that, kind of like I've been doing on YouTube as well.
I like it.
I like it. And then maybe here soon, once we get more information, we can start talking about the new season of the SBK, which we're going to hold off on until I get some more info, because I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome.
I'm really liking this monitor. It's so much better than on TV.
So what's your thoughts on 119, Kev?
I like the stuff they're adding. I think mud bricks and tadpoles and frogs are pretty cool.
Right? I just wish they would add a mob that had a purpose.
Like an actual beneficial use.
Right.
I was really hoping copper golems were going to come in.
Right. But the only bad thing about them is all they did was push random buttons. It's like, what does that have?
Yeah.
I mean, other than them just looking cool and giving you something to spend copper on. It's kind of, other than that, it's kind of a waste. But then again, I feel like the LA is a waste too. I think they just need to bring something in like skeletons, they drop all kinds of useful stuff. Arrows and bows and bones
or
and everything
a tameable
else.
flying creature that you could actually ride on.
Oh, dude, that's kind of cool. Tameable flying creature. That's a cool idea. Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to go to the end to get an elytra. You could just tame a...
You can craft a magic
An
carpet.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Like, you can ride a horse, you can ride a pig. There's the, what's it called that you can ride in the nether?
Oh, yeah. Maybe if they just made the pig and the, I can't remember what the name of that thing is either. In the nether. But it'd be cool to have a mount that you could, ride through lava without, needing a carrot on a stick or something and actually be able to control it.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. I don't understand why they don't let you control it. It's kind of silly. Kind of silly. I don't know, but how long have we been live here? We've been doing this for about 34 minutes. Yeah, I want to probably try and keep these to a half hour, just so, I can make them into VODs for YouTube and stuff. And then that'll give me something to do between now and stream time tonight. I'm hoping to get all the Knoxbot all resorted out, so we'll be back to fully operational this evening.
Hopefully.
Right? All right. Well, I am completely out of things to talk about. So, yeah. We'll do it again tomorrow. Maybe a different layout. Maybe the same. I don't know. What do you guys think about the layout? The layout look good? Little thing that I put together this morning. Block Talk. What a cool name. I'm just sitting here like, man, I've been really wanting to do a podcast forever. And I've tried it before. I've tried it twice, actually. I tried the 5 minutes with see-through thing a while back. You probably remember that. And then I also did the live streamer deep dive when I created like the totally different page. And then I like interviewed Flash. If you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I kind of want to do something now and stick with it because it's 2022. And we got big plans, man. We got to do all kinds of stuff. I need to be active on stream type stuff all day long. That's all I want to do all day. Make it better. Always, every ways. Always, every ways? What the heck? Yeah, it looks good. All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for chatting in the chat, Josh and Trenton and Kev and everybody else who participated. And to all the lurkers out there, I love you too. But yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow. Probably try and keep it around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock time frame, somewhere in there. And we'll see you guys then. Take it easy.
Woohoo! This is so weird.